Hi everyone, Gary here from Gun Australia, and we've got a special guest, Christian, all the way from Gun in Germany. We're going to be doing some training about some of our moisture meters. Thanks, Christian, for coming and joining part of the crew here to help out with some training. So let's start here with the TF3 BL Compact TF3, if we can. This is our TF3. I'm going to go a little bit closer for you. I'm going to be showing you a little bit lower here, some of our moisture meters. So Christian's going to talk us through a little bit about this meter. This is a hygrometer. It's a hygrometer used for temperature and relative humidity prominently. But Christian's going to run through a little bit about the features and how it works. I might be asking him some questions as well. So take it away, Christian.
Okay, this is the one we're talking about. Okay, like this, you can see it.
Yeah, that comes in this plastic box, really sturdy box, very hard-wearing box, which is great. Ready to rumble.
Okay, so it's pretty simple. As Gary already said, you can measure relative humidity and temperature. We've got different modes, so we're just gonna go through those different modes that it offers. Nothing complicated, just quite easy. So if you just press the measuring button, you will have the result. You've got 41, 42, 41. Yes, 41, 42%. And you've got the temperature of 21 degrees.
So how long does that take to calibrate that reading when you press the measurement button? How long does it take before it becomes accurate?
Well, it depends on the difference. If you store it, here in Germany, it's very cold now. It's snowing outside. So if you've got it in your car overnight and then you take it out and go into a room that's about 20, 22 degrees, something like that, I'd say you should leave it at least a few minutes there just to be sure. What you can always do is you wave it around to get some air through the sensor so that it adapts more quickly. That will definitely help. But if you should give it several minutes. If the difference is not really really big, then you'll be fine with 2, 3, 4 minutes. It always depends on conditions, and of course, humidity also is to be considered. If you've got big humidity differences, it might take a little bit longer.
That's fantastic. Okay. So so it does temperature, relative humidity, and how do the settings work? What do we do to change any settings?
As with most BL blue meters, you just go, push the arrow down button.
Yes.
Then you can see what you are about to change. And once you press the measuring button,
so that's relative humidity, temperature, and dew point, DP dew point.
It is
okay.
Absolutely. And if you quickly press the measuring button, it flashes. Flashing always means you can change settings.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can go up or down. Doesn't matter. You will always go in a circle. So what we have now is relative humidity, temperature, and also temperature.
So what's the bottom temperature if they've both got temperature? Are they both the same?
These two, as you might have noticed, we've got relative humidity, temperature, and relative humidity. The lowest line is just important if you want to store minimum or maximum values. With this last line, you determine the how do you say that, the unit that will be important for maximum minimum values.
Perfect. Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Let's go further down. We've got relative humidity, absolute humidity, and absolute humidity will be the entity that will be crucial for max minimum values.
Is that in grams per kilo?
Yeah, it does. Grams per cubic meter.
Grams per cubic meter. Okay. Yep.
Yes, grams per cubic meter of air.
Okay.
So now we've got UGL. UGL is the abbreviation for equilibrium moisture content, meaning that's a bit difficult, but I'll try to explain it as well as I can. If you leave a piece of wood in certain conditions, say in a stable environment with stable temperature and stable relative humidity, it will finally adapt to a certain moisture content. And with this setting, you will see the final state of a piece of wood that will be left in these conditions. That might be of importance if you go somewhere and you check timber moisture, or if you have say a storage room, something like that, and you want to store your timber there, and you can check the conditions and you can see, will the UGL that is displayed here, will that be a good UGL for that timber, or will you have to change some of those conditions, say, I don't know, raise the temperature, lower humidity, something like that.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, understand.
Okay, then we have, what else do we have? So we're back at viewpoint again.
Okay, awesome.
So that was it, more or less. And I can show you once again. Or let's just see the UGL once again. I'm sorry. So here we are. So with these conditions that we have in this room right now, we'd end up with a final wood moisture content of 7.3%.
Okay, because the air is really dry, because it's 38 relative humidity and 21 degrees, so the air is very dry.
It is. It is winter, and we've got the heating on, so
yeah,
there's not much humidity.
Yeah, correct. So the air is really dry. You'd be drinking a lot of water at your office, a lot of coffee.
Not too much, of course.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. So is there any alarms, or what about, how does it turn off? Does it turn off automatically?
It will turn off automatically after, I think it's 90 seconds.
Okay.
So it will spare the battery. It will not run low. Or of course you can turn it off using this button.
And is there an alarm on there? Can you set alarms on this one?
No, with this one it's not possible.
Okay, so that's pretty much all the features. So we've got our minimum, maximum. That's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory.
Straightforward, yeah.
Yeah, and it's in a nice sturdy box. I think that's a very, very good handy hygrometer tool for the remediator. So fantastic. Thanks so much.